high leverage count for Machado, 3-1.
Manny's not up there to take a walk, I promise you. He wants a fastball right here. He's going to try to do a lot of damage. This is going to be a swing where he's coming out of his shoes trying to make it 1-0 Padres.
Bouncing ball, backhanded by Lux. And a 1-2-3 inning in his first career Game 1 start for Julio Urias. And the number one offense in baseball comes out to hit against the Padres next.
Yeah, no way.
You couldn't miss your chance to get Francisco Lindor's autograph.
Big fan.
But now you're going to need someone new to sign your paycheck.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do.
When you upload your resume to Indeed, you get personalized job suggestions based on your skills and preferences. So you'll be back in the game in no time.
Yeah!
Guys, there's something on the ship. There's something with us here.
What do we do?
Get to the escape pods. Go now!
Okay, I'm an alien, and I got these claws. I'm climbing the wall now.
If you're making a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Does that look good?
And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
Guys? Uh-oh.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Is that going to be a problem?
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram.
Can you flip that?
And more people behind the grill. More uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously. And more people who can't resist telling you that the leaves are changing. Are switching to Ram.
Shop and buy online with Ram eShop. And right now, get 1.9% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
Next in Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are offering charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? No. He's seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
Rated everyone.
Beautiful night out of the West Coast. Padres and Dodgers in Game 1 of this NLDS. Mookie Betts, one of the top hitters in all of baseball this year, will climb in to lead things off for the number one offense in Major League Baseball, averaging over 5 runs per game. Betts, Turner, Freeman. Smith had a phenomenal year. Muncy and Turner with down seasons, but they've been big in playoff moments. Lux, Thompson getting the start in left field, and Cody Bellinger rounding it out in the 9-hole. Ball against Mike Clevenger. It's on the shoulders of the man known as Sunshine. And this year against the Dodgers in September, he struggled in particular those 2 starts in September.
Yeah, he had a rough time against these Dodgers. They put pressure on him from the jump. We talked about their 1-2-3 hitters. The problem with Clevenger, he's got a lot of pitches. He's got 6 pitches. Can he throw enough for strikes?
This up top to start.
And he's coming off an illness. So he's been sick. What can we expect to see out of him? I know he's only going to probably go 2 times through at most. He gets into third. Bob Melvin, their manager, will play it hitter by hitter. But he's a rhythm guy. He kind of dances on the mound. A lot of pitches, but he has to locate on the edges. When he gets hurt, he's behind in the count, and he is in the middle of the strike zone.
31 years of age, making his 3rd career postseason start. Breaking ball is ripped to third, backhanded by the 2-time Gold Glover Machado for out number 1.
Let's go. Shortstops, number 6, Trey Turner.
This is what Manny Machado is one of the best in baseball at. This ball is hit hard by Mookie Betts. Look how casual he was, Adam. Just gets up and then throws a rocket across the diamond and easily retire a speedy Mookie Betts.
It's a very strong defense overall behind their pitching staff. Here's Trey Turner after the first pitch, and he fouls it off. Bob Melvin takes over for Jace Tingler, and in his first season, takes the Padres to the playoffs and upsets the Mets. Excellent job by Melvin after a long stint with the Oakland Athletics. Palo Alto native. Ball and a strike on Turner. Turner and Freeman back-to-back. Both had 100-plus RBIs. Both were top 2 in baseball in hits. Freeman had 199, Turner 194. And Turner lifts one to deep left field. Ranging back is Profar, and it's a 1-0 start for the Dodgers. A top 5 home run hitting team has its first of the postseason. And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman against Clevenger. And this is exactly what the Padres were hoping to avoid, the early surge from LA.
Gets the crowd excited. This isn't a terrible pitch. It's in. It just doesn't get in enough. It's trying to get there. Trey Turner just beats it to the spot. And again, we talked about Arias giving up a lot of home runs. Clevenger, his bugaboo also, is home runs. And in his losses, especially against the Dodgers, he has given up a bunch of home runs.
Most to any team he faced this year. Clevenger, 20 home runs in 114 regular season innings. And Trey Turner was not a power hitter by any stretch, but that was well struck as he turned and pulled it. And we say that about Turner because he feels like he didn't do enough during the season. A lot of his teammates would disagree. He said Turner was fantastic, hitting in front of Freeman most of the year.
There's a reason Freddie Freeman has a lot of RBIs and a lot of chances with runners in scoring.
Absolutely. A dribbler foul. Turner had 21 home runs during the regular season, has a postseason home run here.
See, he wanted that ball a little bit higher. Clevenger wanted it up. Nola's glove was about thigh high. He threw that knee high.
Anytime you get compared to the 116-win 2001 Seattle Mariners, that's also a feather in your cap. Here's Will Smith, who was part of an excellent power season for LA. Dave Roberts, who settled in San Diego after he was born in Japan, still has a place in San Diego, spends time there during the offseason. Line drive towards the left field corner. It is down. It is a fair ball. And it is Will Smith heading into second base with a 2-out double.
Again, that's a miss by Clevenger in. That where he's trying to go, that's twice now he's gotten beat on balls. That one he was trying to go away, it ran back into the inner third of the plate. The one to Turner was a miss in, and then that one is in. I'm Clevenger, I'm thinking, I do not want to go in on these Dodger hitters.
Here's Max Muncy. Take up and in for ball one. Max Muncy had a very tough start to the season. Remember, he had that elbow issue last year. Felt like it had carried over a little bit into this season. He opted not to have surgery last year. But as the season started to go on, in particular the last month or so, really started to get back into a little bit more of a rhythm offensively. And he's quickly ahead of the count 2-0. This is something he's always had, is a patient and sharp eye at the plate. He was third in Major League Baseball in walks drawn this year.
Well, he did struggle early. He got going the second half, which was huge for the Dodgers. You said he never leaves the strike zone. There are times, Adam, I wish he would leave the strike zone a little bit more. Okay. He's almost too disciplined. There are times at bats where you can say, all right, I can go a couple inches out of the strike zone, try to put the ball in play. He never does that, though. That's what makes Max Muncy so special.
Good movement on that pitch. Backdoor breaking ball for Clevenger for a strike. That pitch is going to have to be there, especially against the left-handers in this LA lineup. They have 4 of them.
He will have to use all his pitches. I wouldn't go in. We already talked about it. We've seen 2 balls in.
Machado trying to add on. Laces this to left. Will it stay high enough? It does. Another home run by the Padres. The 4th allowed by Scherzer. 7-0 San Diego.
Baseball, in particular the Dodgers, who had the lowest once again in the major leagues this year. High leverage count yet again for Clevenger against Muncy. On the ground, punch to the left side, base hit. Here comes Will Smith to make it a 2-0 LA lead in the first. To show you a shot of Sandy Koufax, I know he appreciates run support, and Julio Urias is getting it out of the gate.
Well, again, this ball's trying to be in. He misses out. This is an easy base hit. Now, you want good news for the Dodgers or bad news for the Padres?
Yeah, hit me with the bad news.
Well, when Max Muncy gets an RBI, the Dodgers are 36-4. And there's an RBI for Max Muncy early in the first inning. But again, another ball he tried to go in, he missed over the plate, and the Dodgers have hurt him.
Here's Justin Turner. Close pitch, but off the plate, 1-0.
Everybody.
Here's Justin Turner's breakdown, very similar to Muncy. The down year for his standards, but really